It is indeed my privilege to rise this evening to second this motion, which I believe addresses a critical need in our province for a long-term youth addictions facility. Madam Speaker, just shortly following the 2011 election, I was appointed as Critic for the Health and Wellness portfolio. And Madam Speaker, I honestly have to say, back at that stage in my very brief political career, I had absolutely no comprehension of how widespread this terrible epidemic was in our island community. Madam Speaker, I myself at that time, my son was in high school, 16 years old. I remember going through that stage of my life as well, and it was quite intimidating. Madam Speaker, I do have the privilege of having a very open dialogue with my son, and he would often share stories about what he was seeing and what he was experiencing at school, Madam Speaker. But I guess where it really hit home with me is when I was in my own community, whether I was shopping for groceries at the local supermarket or just out and about at the coffee shop or whatever. I would have friends of mine that I've known for many, many years. Their children grew up with my son. And knowing that I was now in the position that I was, they would approach me and they would start telling me their stories. And Madam Speaker, I was crushed. Honestly, I was crushed to discover what my friends, my neighbors in my own community were going through. The lives that were being ruined, the marriages that were breaking up, the financial ruin that was occurring, and unfortunately, the deaths that were taking place, the unnecessary deaths, Madam Speaker, be it from overdoses, being it from suicides, Madam Speaker. It was just really, really appalling. And there's barely a week goes by to this day still that I'm not hearing a story of a youth in our community that their life has been lost because of this terrible, terrible addiction. Madam Speaker, during the past